What is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. It's halftime in the 49ers versus Chiefs preseason game number 1. Honestly, this is the time in week 1 of the preseason that I check out. I saw a lot from the 49ers. They looked good in the first half of this game. Not much from the starters, but then again, I don't think anybody was really expecting anything out of the starters of this football team coming out. Most guys just make their appearance, wave to the fans. We talked about this in the pregame, basically talking about my fear that anybody would ever give me 49er preseason tickets as a birthday gift because of the fact that this game's gonna be boring. Today's game would have been fun because we saw the debut of Trey Lance coming out there for the 49ers. I didn't really think about this, but this is the first real football game that Trey Lance has participated in almost a year because of COVID and because of college football and everything like that. Trey Lance only played in one college football game. They basically set up a game for Trey Lance to play in, to showcase Trey Lance, and that was his season last year. His team only played one game. Good enough. Got his highlights. Let's get this guy into the pros. It's going to make our program look better. We don't need to be running around playing these games that don't really matter. Then again, he was like North Dakota or something like that. Not that big of a school. Kind of a surprise to me that he would go so high in the draft, but I don't know. This is the most I've seen of Trey Lance. If he is the 49er quarterback of the future after Jimmy Garoppolo, if that is supposed to be at the end of the season going into next year, I'm good with that. I don't want to kick Jimmy out mid-year. I'm really honestly hoping that we don't see another injury to Jimmy Garoppolo. But if this is our guy, I'm glad we got him. Last time we took a rookie quarterback, gave him the reins. It worked out well with us. With Colin Kaepernick, he had a great run. A lot of people thought that he was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and then I don't know what happened to Kaepernick. The wheels fell off. I think it was more than just him. Definitely the coaching trouble that it came with, the end of the Harbaugh era, that one horrible football coach that we had, the horrible offensive coordinator that we had, and just not having a team to play with honestly really hurt him, hurt his career, and the whole blackball of the NFL, just shitty, honestly, in my opinion. I think that years down the road, truth is going to come out about the whole thing, and we'll look back on it and just, that was our quarterback. We were the 49ers. We went along with that. If anybody had a good chance to say, that you come on back to the team, it was us. But back to Trey Lance. We saw a lot from him in the first half of this game. I'd be really surprised if he's going to play anymore after half. But we saw the good, the bad, and the ugly from him. Saw easily the big touchdown pass. Threw a bomb. I'm not sure how many yards it was, but it was over 50. The yards after the catch really helped. Ran it in for a touchdown. We saw him throw some good ropes to the receivers on the outside. Didn't really see anything over the middle. We saw him got hit and not drop the football. So we know that he can take a hit and he's not going to crumble. Not going to get out there. If anybody's defense is going to put a hurting on you, it's going to be Kansas City. Kansas City, damn good offensive football team that I think most people know them for. They put points up on the board. But you look at that defense, I believe they were in the lower end of defensive points scored against. I think they were in the bottom 10. And that's a good stat to have right there. Even when you're scoring, so many times you see teams that score a lot of points, they give up a lot of points because they just know that they can beat them. So you're taking the hit on the defensive side of the ball, knowing that your offense is going to bail you out and going to be able to catch you up. But when you're winning games, 40 to 14 or anything like that, you got a good football team. So we're up at this game. 9-7 going into the half. Not really thinking we're going to see a lot out of the second half of this game from either side of the team. A lot of guys fighting for position, a lot of these guys fighting for a spot on the team, and hoping that we'll see some good stuff out of it. But for me, I'm only going to see them in highlights. So peace out, guys. See you next week. I don't know who we play, but we'll talk about it before next weekend. Peace out, guys.